In the shotgun as normal. Rogers in his end zone. In the flat, it is caught. That is Larry Rose the third. Second down and 8 for New Mexico State. Rogers looking to throw once again. He throws underneath. Down and 4 for the Aggies. First drive of the game tonight here at Aggie Memorial. Rogers to throw once again. This one in the flat. It is caught. Spinning is Rose. Something we're tracking here tonight is the Aggies in their penalty. Some time here for Rogers. This one is caught by Jaleel Scott.
It would have been really great. Coming from the bottom of your screen here, coming across there, catches him in zone, sees it wide open, makes a nice catch, and just takes it up.
15 coming in. 3 wide receivers, bottom side of your screen. They loft a pass to the tight end, caught near midfield. Tight ends this year, Yarborough and also Bryce Roberts, who had a catch in week 1. Aggies going to the air a ton. Scott again.
Jumping on any fakes or looks or anything else. They're sitting in their gaps, and they're just waiting for Larry to run to him and then attacking. So you might have to try to spread him out a little bit more, which is what they're doing here with the open backfield.
Aggies with 4 out wide. 3 on the top side of your screen. Plenty of time for Rogers. He pumps, he throws, has a receiver, and it's
in the time. So the offensive line, great time. He sits waiting for him to get open, break right there in the middle of your screen. He gets up top, takes up.
Troy defense honest. Rogers underneath again, in and out of the hand. 13 for New Mexico State, trailing by 7. Rogers to throw on 3rd down. It is
backfield there. You see him right there. Someone's trailing him, and he knew where that first down marker is. Looks like he slipped just
down in 6 for the Aggies. In motion is Isaiah Lottie. Rogers looking left. Another touch for Larry Rose. He has some space, and Rogers unloads underneath. Hit as he catches it. He's set 5 out wide. A lot of options here for Rogers. Pressure coming, though. He gets away from Callaway. Rogers still on his feet trying to make something happen, and he stumbles.
Bottom. He comes from the bottom all the way around there, and Tyler just has to scramble. It's just a 3-man, but when he finally breaks open in the wide open, he all the way trips. There was really not.
Aggies have it at the 20-yard line. Rogers rolling left, looking deep. It is caught. Anthony Muse. Rogers unloads, going high to get it is Hogan, then he lost the offense on the field. At the 22-yard line, Rogers has thrown a lot again tonight. 114 passes in the first 2 weeks.
At some point.
3rd down and 6. Rogers has plenty of time. Crossing pattern caught by Julian.
He struggled just a bit. You can see the movement up front there, but they pick up their blocks nicely, and you see Scott coming
towards his O-line. Rogers, 1-step drop to the sideline. It is caught. Drew Dan trying to stay on his 2 receivers, bottom side of your screen. That's where Rogers goes, and it's tipped incomplete, nearly in for 118. No touchdowns, of course, no picks. Rogers going deep incomplete. Connor Kramer in motion. Rogers back to pass on 3rd down, complete. Connor Kramer, the quarterback, turned wide.
Middle wide open, dumps it quick. He sees that, turns it right upfield, and that's good yardage right there after catch.
He's at their own 45-yard line. Deep again, and this one. 2 receivers, top side of your screen. He has Rose, doesn't use Larry. Goes to Greg Hogan near the sticks for the Aggies. 1 receiver near Scott is Jaleel Scott. Pressure coming. Rogers escapes it. Rolls out to his right, and he whistles it out of bounds. 3rd down and 11. The Aggies need the 35-yard line. Rogers airs it out. Has a man. It is tipped, then it's caught in the end zone.
Full of receivers.
And they're going to throw it here. Empty backfield. Pass is caught by turns into a wide receiver.
Yeah, the rule is if you got a player who can play, you get him on the field and get the ball to him somehow.
Aggies pick up 5 yards in the previous play. 2nd down and 5 for Rogers in the Aggie offense. Wide open is Anthony Muse. Muse makes a move across the 30. Over on the near side of your screen. Rogers looking left, rolls right. Good block by McLean. He fires to the boundary.
Pressure on Tyler.
2nd down and 10 for the Aggies. They're at their own 33-yard line to throw again. Rogers unloads underneath. That is caught.
Good time in the backfield, so he has time. He sets and gets a deep in route there and wide open.
10 catches now in the year in 3 weeks for Muse. And that should have been
Wow.
hard line. In motion is Lottie. Rogers across the middle to his time. Plethora of receivers for Rogers. Pressure coming. He escapes Sanders. Looking downfield. Stops, throws. Kramer catches.
Him scramble around. So you got a three-man rush. Got a little pressure. He gets out of there. Kramer keeps it alive. You see him across there.
First down and 10 from the 41 to the air again. Rogers unloads. There's Hogan at the 35-yard. Rose the third back in there. Rogers looks to Larry. Fires across the middle. Drew. Rogers looks to Larry. Fires across the middle. Drew Dan here for Rogers in the Aggie offense. Trying to make this a one-possession game. Streaking across the middle. Isaiah
there, and it's creating an opening right across the middle, so you just dump it in the middle and let him go get the yardage.
And now I'm sure the Troy defense is thinking maybe they're going to run it here, but maybe not.
Yeah. Little tougher here when you get into the red zone of throwing it.
First and goal from the 5-yard line. Fader out. They go to Jaleel Scott, and he hauls in another. Touchdown, Aggie.
Get up there, so let's see what he does. Tosses it up high. Oh, that's a nice pass, and way to get up there.
He could be playing on Sundays. Scott, 5 yards away. Aggies within 4. Then when they do go to the ground, Larry Rose III could break one.
Yeah.
Right now, Troy is expecting a pass from the redshirt senior, Rogers. Indeed, it is a pass. Rogers looks to his right, has to keep it himself. Hasn't run much tonight. He runs here up to and down and 10 at the 25-yard line. Right back to the air. Rogers swings it out, incomplete. Rose III dropped third down and 10 from their own 25. Rogers with time towards the sideline to Hogan. I think he's shorter than 2 for Rogers, only 9 for Rose. Aggies in the air a ton. They're in the air here. And another drop for the freshman.
He was wide open there. He's got to get it. You got to grab that one.
He has good hands, Danny. I mean, we've seen it in practice. Yeah. Xander Yarborough and Bryce Roberts, the 2 freshman tight ends, have great hands, but need to do it in game time. Yarborough with 1 catch for 18 yards and now 2 drops. Second down and 10. The Aggies pin deep. Caught. Greg Hogan came in with 34 in the first 2 weeks. Aggies back to the air. Rogers has a wide open receiver. Isaiah Lottie into trip.
Wide open. Sits back in there. Finds the seam. No one around.
Homer All-American. Christian Gibson in the backfield for the Aggies on this play. Hogan again. The 9-yard line. The Aggies really good on third down. 7 of 13 tonight. Into the end zone. Wow. Isaiah Lottie again.
Sat right there. Great arm. Fantastic arm. He beat the defender.
And now we might see the Aggies go. Rogers out of the shotgun on the 2-point conversion try. He has time. And it's caught. Jaleel Lottie. Rogers unloads to Kramer, who slips at the 40 out of Rogers. 4 out wide for the Aggies. Rogers looking left. He's going to throw it right to Rose. And Larry is dragged in. Tells Hogan to go into motion. Rogers, dump off. Rose stays on his feet to the